With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Taken at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a first down throw, Moon. Open man downfield is Rice. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A play fake, now Moon. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Moon. His throw incomplete. Looking for Michael Mayer on the play. 3rd down here. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw, Moon. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
On 2nd down, here's Griffin. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Moon. Under pressure, and down he goes. Tyree Wilson from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Moon. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. On 1st down, it's Moon. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Michael Mayer, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Griffins, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Griffin. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw is RG3. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
19 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Griffin. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Reggie White just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we...
Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Moon. A complete once again to Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. In motion left goes Watson. On 1st and 10, Moon. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw on 2nd down, Moon. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Michael Mayer with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Griffin. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Play action. It's Moon. Gets it downfield to Mayer. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Moon to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. But I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
18 Rattler.
On 2nd down, here's Moon. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
19 tight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
19 Tiger, 19.
They go play action with Griffin. Now he's forced out right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Reggie White, his second sack of the night.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Out of the gun, Griffin. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Mayer, 34 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from it all.
And now here's another interception. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 28 yards. And the Falcons have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Moon.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Out of the gun, it's Moon. And my goodness, another interception.
picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Hurry, 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 hurry. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jameer Gibbs,
74 yards.
and the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Check, man. Check, man.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A play fake. Now Moon. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Tyree Wilson
Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now a 1st down throw. Moon.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun, here's Moon.
Hitting Mayer here on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? The Falcons send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Returnable here from the 38. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Tag. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On 1st down, it's Moon. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Shot 60, shot 60.
To throw, Moon. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. They begin the drive with Robinson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs.
And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let go. 18, 5, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Here's Moon. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Warriors, 70.
Now Moon.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Moon.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And that's going to be good for another 1st first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
18 runners, 18 runners.
Back to throw again. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Reggie White in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw on 2nd down, Moon. He lets it go deep for Mayer. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Buffalo 18. No street. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own.